Hello everybody, this is Christian from the Architect channel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to add bird silhouettes, people silhouettes, basically any silhouette you want to any software as well. So I'm going to be using Revit to display this, but you can also use AutoCAD, SketchUp, etc, etc. So you may be thinking, what kind of method am I doing that is universal to all of these drafting softwares? Because they're all totally different, and you're right. But I'm going to be using a little loophole with every single software's text or annotation tool. So the thing is, there are a lot of silhouette fonts out there in the world. So if you just type silhouette font with whatever noun you want, bird silhouette font, you can see that this one right here, oh my gosh, whoa, geez, my internet's been horrible recently. But you can see that there's a bird silhouette font. So every time you type A, you would get this. Every time you type B, you would see that. And basically it'd go all the way from A to Z. But all you have to do is download these, and then because it's a font, you can use that font in any single drafting software essentially. So, oh my god, I thought I hit download like 5 times. This website's being a punk to me. But I'm also going to download a person font. And let's do this one. And you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Fonts are universal. They can be added to every single drafting software. I mean, this font's a little weird. That person's kind of doing the Egyptian right there. I guess this is a Rockstar font, but I'll download that as well, just as a proof of concept. And all you have to do is double click on these to install. Should be very similar on Mac if you're using Mac. So that's the premise. Every single software has a similar text tool. So that is why it is universal. Totally safe, by the way. I know I said this is like a little loophole, but there's nothing malicious about downloading the font, fellas. I mean, if it's illegal to download fonts, Jen, put me in shackles because I'd be annotating documents all day. But we're back inside of Revit finally. And all you have to do is go inside and add some text. So I'm just going to type some spaghetti on my keyboard, hit close. And now that we have that, I can edit the font by going in there, and I'm going to type silhouette. Bird silhouette, apply OK, and look at all of our beautiful birds. Obviously I don't have any model elements in here, so it doesn't really add to my drawing much, but as you can see, I got a little flying guy over here. Not sure which letter that is, but it's like you can add a little pizzazz to your document just by copying a few of these guys around. And look at that. Pretend I have a building over here and they just be flying off in the sunset. Wouldn't that be beautiful? So I can also do the same exact thing with these human guys. So once again, type some spaghetti on there, hit close, and I can edit this. I'm going to duplicate it real quick. All right. If you don't use Revit, that might not make much sense for you, but silhouette, if I can spell, human silhouette's free. You can also change the height of these. So let me just do 1 inch height. And there we go. We have all of our rock stars over here. Woo, we're partying. So that's basically it. Obviously, since this is technically text and you're scaling text, it's going to be a little weird scaling these people to your model, but of course, just use your building for reference and like doors for reference and make these people approximately 5 to 6 feet tall. But that's how you get it. I got birds, I got people. There are plenty of fonts out there, so look around and download anything that seems safe to you. I hope this helps. This is a really cool quirk that I don't think a lot of people use. But leave a like and leave a comment if you have any ideas of what I should do next. All right, thank you guys and have a good one. Bye-bye.